Bring your feet together, the hands are at the center of your heart. And take a moment to connect to the breath. Imagine breathing through all the pores of your skin. The skin relax as you breathe out. Continue breathing through the pores, and as you exhale, imagine that roots extend from the soles of your feet all the way down to the center of the planet. This intricate rooting system. It provides nourishment to the body, support to the body. Feeling that we're not something that's just walking on the earth, but we're part of the earth. Begin with one Om, becoming one with everything. Take a deep breath in. Sun salutations. Arms reach forward, up and back. Fold forward. Jump back to chaturanga or step back to plank. Lower down. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. See if you can bring your head a little bit closer to the mat here. Opening up between the shoulders. And then looking forward, hop the feet forward. And rise up, big stretch. Hands at the heart. Again, go back and fold. Chaturanga, jump back or step back and lower down. Upward facing, open your shoulders. Downward facing dog. Continue to feel the breath moving in through all of the pores here. As you exhale, ground more into the earth. Receiving and releasing. And then hop the feet forward between your hands. Stretch all the way up. Hands at the heart. Again, go back and fold. Chaturanga, step back and jump back. Upward facing. Downward facing. Stay and breathe in downward dog. Those of you that want a little more heat, rise to the toes. Bend your knees. Feel the thigh bones and the abdomen having a strong connection. And then a few little hops. Thighs to the abdomen, heels to your seat. Letting your weight hinge forward and back. The arms stay perfectly straight. And then you allow your weight to hinge forward into them. Maybe stay for a bit. Good. Everyone hop forward. All the way up. Hands at your heart. Good. Stretch your arms up overhead. Interlace the fingers. Press the heels of your hands up. Reach up and over to your right. You can look up towards the ceiling. Lengthen the arm bones. Think of stretching the heels away from you. And rise up. Stretch up and over to the opposite side. Receiving breath through all of your pores. Releasing breath through all the pores. And come back up to the center. Stretch your arms out to the sides. All of your weight comes into your right foot. Lift your left foot up, tree pose. So you can have your foot on the inner thigh. If you have the half lotus, go ahead and do that. If that's a little much, you can have your foot down here. And some of you might want to do ballet pose instead. So you choose. can think of ballet pose as a tree with a really nice big branch. The eyes are steady. Connecting to the consciousness of a tree. So whatever its energy, its presence could offer to you, you can receive that. Good. And cross your leg over, bend the supporting knee, maybe wrap your toes around the ankle. Eagle. Wrap the arms. The balance is really tricky today. The feet can stay flat on the floor, just the arms wrap. Otherwise, the arms and legs wrap tightly. Squeeze your arms, squeeze your legs. Sit down as low as you can. And then imagine from your back, the shoulder blades, the breadth of eagle wings. Capacity to soar. Good. Change sides. Opposite foot comes up. So remember, options here below your knee, up on the inner thigh, half lotus, or ballet pose, holding your heel, stretching out. Wherever you are, the eyes are focused on one point. And allow your breath to be natural. The body will breathe in when it needs to breathe in. And breathe out when it needs to breathe out. Grounded like a tree. And eagle, cross your leg. Squeeze your thigh bones as close together as you can. Maybe wrap your toes. Wrap the arms. If your toes don't wrap, squeeze the pinky toe side of the bottom foot to your lower leg. Good. And then sit nice and low. Imagine yourself as an eagle. Imagination is the most important part. And sink a little bit lower. And release. The feet are together back at the front of your mat, arms up overhead. Fold forward. Step your right foot back. Lower your knee down so you have two 90-degree angles through your legs. Right arm stretches up, the elbow outside your thigh. If that's too much, wrist outside your thigh, twist here. Or the elbow. And those of you who are more open here, the shoulder comes towards the knee. And then push your bottom hand under. Reach around, maybe bind. It really doesn't matter how deep you go in the posture. What matters is where you're placing your attention. So you're coming into a place that's a little challenging for you, right at the edge. And then practicing keeping your mind steady when things are a little bit difficult. Those of you who would like can lift the back knee off the floor. Keep your hips at the same height. Keep revolving. And from here, open to warrior two. Back leg stretches. Ground your heel down into the mat. From your chest, reach through both arms. And look over the front fingers. Warrior consciousness. Bend your front elbow. Rest the forearm on your thigh. Sweep your top arm overhead. Feel like someone's pulling your wrist. At the same time, press firmly through your back heel. You might be able to lower your hand on the inside of your front foot. Stretch. Feel the feet plugging into the floor. Grounding is really important right now. And then look down towards the floor. Both hands come down on the inside of your front foot. Turn your back heel up to the ceiling. Start to shift front and back. Lower your knee. Lizard, you might lean to your right. The elbow is in line with your heel. Maybe your left comes down. You might have to stay up here. That's no problem. Those of you who are here with ease can open your elbows wider and think of bringing your shoulders and your chin towards the mat. And close the eyes and focus right on the space between your eyebrows. Imagine a blank movie screen there. All right, make your way back up onto your hands. Step back to plank pose. Lower your left knee down to the floor. All your weight comes into your left hand. The right arm reaches up towards the ceiling. Modified side plank or stay in your regular plank. Move your heels to the side. Stretch your arm up. And try to feel as if you're pushing the whole planet away from you. So you're not collapsing in the shoulder. Pressing down, reaching up. And return to plank. Change sides. Modified plank. The right knee comes down now. Opening up to the side. Show you on the other side. Like this. Or a regular plank. Push down through your hand. Lift your chest. Lift your hips. Reach past your fingers. And return to plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Breathe here. Stay in downward facing dog. Those of you that want to work on the handstand again will rise to the toes. Knees bend looking forward. And then hopping. Thighs to the abdomen. Heels to your seat. And whatever variation you're doing, bring your feet forward between your hands. Good. Soften the knees. Abdomen is resting on your thighs. Hands behind the ankles. Elbows behind your knees. Bring your forehead to your shins. And breathe through the skin of your backs. If you can keep your body connected to your legs, you can start to straighten your legs. Hands come down to the floor. Left leg moves back, lower your knee down. Once again, 2 90-degree angles in the legs. Stretch up through your arm. Hook your elbow. Make sure the shoulder opens. So this elbow pushes down. This one can open. If that's too much, you can be here. And if you're able, you can bring your shoulder all the way to the knee. Push your hand under. Reach around. Maybe stretch your back leg. Keep twisting, open, open, open. And from here, rise up to warrior 2. Back leg stretches, heel plants down, stretch through your arms. Turn your head. Keep your awareness right in the center of your body. So notice if we tend to go this way because our eyes are this way. We reach here. Imagine you have eyes in the back of your head. And then see what's behind you as well. Front elbow bends. Form rests on the thigh. Sweep your arm overhead. Stretch. Press into your back heel. Reach through your wrist. Maybe the hand comes towards the floor. So your right shoulder will come forward a little bit, and then your top shoulder will open back. And a little longer, reach, reach, reach. Both hands down inside your front foot. Lizard pose, shifting front and back. Knee down to the mat. Stay here or lean to your left. Maybe your right. Or open your elbows, the shoulders and the chin come down. Close your eyes, focus between your eyebrows. Imagine a lotus flower there. Imagine this beauty that arises from the muck. All your attention on that image, building hope. Make your way back to the hands. Curl your back toes under, step to plank. This time the right knee can come down to the floor. Move towards your right hand, your toes come behind, side plank. Or you can do the regular plank we did, or Dharma side plank. Your top foot will move behind. Your bottom toes turn on a 45-degree angle here. Foot is flat. Lift your hips as high as you can. Shoulder blade into your back, reach your fingers up. And then maybe start to lift your knee. You might be able to hold your knee. You might be able to reach up and find your toe. Stretch. Remember, this is perfect. Right here, offering the shape from your heart stretch. All right, change sides. Place your hands down. The left knee comes down. Weight onto your left hand, right fingers up. From your heart, stretch evenly. Hold there, or you come into regular side plank. The top foot behind, bottom foot 45 degrees. Hips up. Reach your fingers. This shoulder, push it into your back. And all your weight comes into your left. You might be able to hold your knee. Or find your toe. Stretch. All right, everyone back to plank. Lower chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Chest and head towards the mat. Knees soften, look forward. Feet are gonna hop forward between the hands and your arms will reach up. We're hopping into a chair pose on 3. Looking forward. 1, 2, and 3. Hop forward. Good. Hips nice and low. Stretch your arms. And slowly lower the hips down. Roll back into shoulder stand. Legs up. Hands on your upper back. Chin to your chest. You can also do half shoulder stand, hands on the lower back, legs on an angle. Or if you have a sensitive neck, you can be here. The feet are above the hips. Reach your legs up, close your eyes. And you'll get some benefits of the inversion here. Whichever variation you're in, the eyes close. And once again, focus between your eyebrows. So where we place the attention is the most important thing. Again, visualize a lotus flower. Decide how many petals. Keep your concentration on the lotus flower as you start to lower your toes towards Halasana. And your toes come down to the mat. If your feet touch the floor, you can release your hands and interlace your fingers. Those of you that have your feet up here, happy baby. Bend your knees. Hold the inner edges of your feet. Good, and then everyone slowly roll down, make your way into Shavasana. Stretch the legs out, palms up. Eyes are closed. Breathe in through all the pores of the skin. And breathe out through all your pores. And fish pose, legs together. Roll the body side to side. Bring your forearms underneath your seat. Elbows bent. Lift the chest. Come up to the top of your head. Sternum is the highest point. Eyes are closed. Again, focusing on the lotus flower. If you have a really sensitive neck, you can come here instead. The elbows are right under your shoulders. Push your elbows, lift your chest. And breathe here. And everyone break the pose. Relax. Shavasana. Legs come together, stretch your arms and your legs. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale. Hug the knees to the chest. And start to rock back and forth, rolling through your spine. You can inhale as you roll back. Exhale, come forward. Maybe the toes touch the floor, and your head can come down. Rolling through your body. And next time you come up, stay here. Knees bent, hands behind your thighs. Chest opens, bring the abdomen to the thighs. And then hands come to your feet. Forehead to shins. If you can stay connected between the abdomen and the thighs, start to straighten your legs. The eyes are closed. And now concentrate on the base of your spine. Imagine you can breathe in and out through the base of your spine. Breathing in the very best, all the support that you need. And breathing out anything that doesn't serve your highest. Feel as if you can clean up all the cells of your physical body, your mental body with your breath. Breathing in the very best. Breathing out any excess charge, any anxiety, any fear, any aversion. Lengthen the spine forward. Sitting nice and tall. Right knee bends. Place your foot on the outside of your left knee. You might want to tuck your opposite foot under. And then you can twist. That's the way Dharma does it. Freeing the rib cage from your thigh bones. Make sure your ribs and your abdomen flesh don't get stuck there. This hand can stay up as you twist, or if you're able, bring it down to your hip. Or hold your heel. Open the right shoulder. Look over your shoulder, twist. Every inhale, lengthen the spine. And as you exhale, squeeze and twist a little more like you're wringing out a towel. Inhales, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze and twist. Come to the opposite side. Now place the left foot outside the right knee. This knee can stay straight or bend it. Twist around. Hook your upper arm outside your thigh. Hand is here, here, or here. Broaden here, right around the sternum. Think of opening this part up. Center of the chest. The eyes close and twist. Inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, wringing out the towel. Pose. Lie on your back, Shavasana. And the legs are open, the feet are about shoulder distance apart. You can lift your arms and drop them. There's no holding. Allow your bottom teeth to melt away from the top teeth. Mouth might become slightly open. All the little bones and muscles of your face and your skull soften. And release the chest and the shoulders. The arms are heavy. Hands relaxed. Relax the hips and the seat. Feel the legs heavy, sinking down. Relax the feet. For a few moments, imagine that your entire body is filled with light. Beautiful, healing light. And this light knows exactly where it needs to go. As wisdom moves through your body, physical body, your energetic, mental body. Restores balance and restores all of the systems to love.